Hello, everybody. On behalf of Mr. Marandir and myself, Mr. Melvin, I'm going to have a quick introduction, talk to you about the opportunity for you to try some new subjects in Year 9, which is Engineering, National Vocational Qualification, Level 1 or 2. You can either concentrate on the metal side of things or the wood or timber side of things, and that would be with Mr. Marandir. The metal side would be with myself. So, you've all been in the classrooms, you've been in the woodwork room, the metalwork room, you've all been intrigued, desperate to get your hands on some of the equipment and the tools that we haven't used so far. This is your chance to do that. Every company in the world, every manufacturing company has a fitting team, has a repair team, has a maintenance team. They all have to use and learn mechanical skills, woodworking skills. This is your chance to start acquiring those skills, specialize in them, and then progress and become competent engineers in the future. So what do we do? Well, basically, if you're looking at the wood side of things, you're going to learn how to use lots and lots of the equipment in the woodworking room. You're going to learn lots about timber, lots of construction techniques, joining techniques, forming, shaping techniques. Ultimately, you're going to end up making this toolbox we see in the top right-hand corner, bringing all your skills together. There's 7 types of wood in there. Every joint you've learned is in there, so that's your showpiece. That you get to take home. They look brilliant, excellent. If you take the course with myself, one of the components we make is an engineer's clamp. So this looks quite tricky, but we will use the lathe to make some sections. We will use the automated hacksaw. We will put threads on metal rod. We will put threads inside holes to make our own nuts and bolts. Fantastic little project. Ultimately, we'll put it all together from scratch. We'll make this lovely metal toolbox. We'll spray paint it so it looks professional. Again, a fantastic product. You will be taking away all the small items you make. They fit in your toolbox. Off you go if you want to do a level 3 at Cardiff and Vale or similar, but we'll look at that in a minute. You've all been in the classroom. This is the timber section. You've been in my room. This is where we've had a workshop on repairing and maintaining bikes. So you're putting your skills into practice. Fantastic session that was. We're going to shape, form, and bend metal. We're going to use this electric hacksaw. We're going to cut by hand. We're going to cut by the electric hacksaw. Again, making sure we refine our skills, learn our skills. There will be visits to sites, visits to manufacturing companies. We'll have visitors coming on site. This is an all-encompassing, fantastic, engaging course. There is a pathway, a very clear pathway at the end of it, which we'll discuss in a minute. Let's look at what we do then in further. This is the toolbox. Look at it open. It's a fantastic product. They're bending metal. They're forming it. They're making their own hinges from scratch. There's 2 different types of rivet. They're spot welding. They're spray painting. Fantastic. In close-up, it looks like something you'd buy in the shop. You'd be quite happy to pay for that. Again, you can take pride in that, take it home. How is the course assessed? Whether you do metal or whether you do wood, there is a folder. It's all in there. No exam. We teach you everything. There are some elements where we have to do some writing just to test our knowledge and understanding. We talk through some of the skills and then we practice some of the skills. We'll teach you how to read engineering drawings, how to be accurate, how to make things within 0.5 millimeter, get a right, nice, tight tolerance. Things have to be the right size. Yeah, otherwise they don't work or don't fit. So we'll teach you how to mark out, how to measure, how to check that everything's the right size and tolerance so it works. Now, this week, taught some lads in Year 9 how to use the electric hacksaw, something they've not done before. Short video clip. Look how engaged and excited they are to do it. Let's have a little look. Let's play it again. One quick time. It's a very quick video. Basically, instead of a hacksaw by hand, this blade spinning round. There's some coolant coming through the tube to make sure there's no friction, no heat. These guys they've measured it, very accurate cut. They are now self-sufficient, as if they're in the workplace. They are expected to get on with it and make it happen. That's why I run my lessons. So do sir. Brilliant. That is one pupil showing another pupil how to do it. Fantastic. Now, last slide. Where can you go with this? Average salary for a fitter, if you work in a manufacturing company, 31,000, nearly 32,000. And that's just a fitter, not a supervisor fitter or a manager. Fantastic salaries. If you're a carpenter, this is the information I got out this week. Average salary in the UK, £35,800. Fantastic, massive salary. How do you get there? Well, once you leave here, like three of our pupils last year, they went to Cardiff and Vale Aircraft Maintenance Department at Cardiff Airport. They're now doing level 3. Ideally, they'll then get an apprenticeship. They'll move into British Airways aircraft maintenance in Barry, or they can also go for apprenticeships in Nangaru at the GE engine maintenance factory. They can even look for local companies in Cardiff through the council, lots and lots of apprenticeships. Once you finish those, you'll improve your qualifications. You can then go out and work for companies and earn these salaries. Absolutely fantastic. Any questions at all? If you don't know whether to choose timber, you don't know whether to choose metal, or you're just curious, come and ask myself or Mr. Marandir. Um, and one final thing is this course is worth 2 GCSEs. So if you get a level 2, you will get 2 very good equivalent GCSEs that you get a couple of extra ones, your maths, your English, potentially off you go to college for mechanical engineering or your carpentry. Hope that's intrigued you, left you wanting more and excited you. Hope to see you next year.